I can't tell if my emergency kit is half full or half empty. At the beginning of the pandemic, I spent a lot of time looking at flashlights, scrolling through wind-up ones, solar-powered. I bought several. There's still some in my wish list. And I gave some of the extras to my family, my parents, my sister, and these are grown-ups. They are grown adults, and I am not responsible for how they would react in a potential blackout or mid-size apocalypse. And yet I have felt responsible for them since I was a child. Basically, if I love you, I've imagined you dead. No, I don't enjoy this. And in lots of different ways, like plane crash, car crash, guillotine, I had an imagination. It's just that I have a lot of intrusive thoughts, and they often win because I have OCD, who I like to call Chad, with 2 Ds. He's a bit of a dick. And he tells me, through these intrusive thoughts, that everyone I love is gonna die, and it's gonna be my fault. Don't let me love you. I'm feeling a little connection. Don't let me love you. I had this plan to get rid, if I don't want my family and people I love to die in a plane crash, train crash, spaceship crash, I would just ritualize and envision them in a plane crash, train crash, or spaceship crash, because life never turns out the way you imagine. I'm not afraid of deadly diseases, just unbridled chaos. And at the beginning of the pandemic, they told us it was going to be like zombie-like apocalypse adjacent. It was horrifying. A lot of toilet paper was needed. I currently have MREs in my home, and those little packets of water that have a shelf life of 68.5 years and they taste bad, I tried them. And they're not really for me, they're for my family, so I don't want them to die. But I do have a choice. I have a choice. And one of the ways of managing OCD is for you to slowly, gradually get exposed to your fears, let Chad in, let death in, and just marinate in your terror. And eventually you become inured to it. Or, if I don't want to do that, or I could just not love anyone. I choose to keep loving people. Thank you.